Hey guys, and welcome to another stream with me, Supernautus. We're continuing on with Broken Sword 5 this evening. Continuing to hunt for the killer. Last time, we learned a few things. We took down some photographs and things like that, and we met a detective who is not particularly very good at his job, I would say. More interested in blood splatter than anything else. So yeah, we're going to get started here with Nico. It's a follow-up to what happened previously. After this stream as well, I'm probably going to play this game for a couple hours like I did last time. I've also got an interest in possibly starting to play Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And I might play that for a little while. Maybe a bit longer than some of my streams have been previously. But let's get on with this game for now. And we'll continue from there.
Would you like a glass of wine?
Yes, those stairs are a nightmare.
Okay. Well, let's just get them drunk then. She invites old men into her house and gets them drunk.
That's better.
So, what can I do for you, monsieur?
My name is Tiago Marquez.
Okay.
I saw your report on the robbery. I found your address. I came straight away. I needed to see you.
And
You needed
why
to.
is that?
The stolen painting, La Malédiction. It belongs to me.
I'm sure that they're mispronouncing that word, but maybe
You the owner, and now here he was.
I'm wrong.
He was somebody who claimed to be.
I would have thought Maledicio.
So the stolen painting.
Oh, mind you, it's Spanish. Maybe not.
Tell me more.
La Malédiction belonged to my family in Catalonia. In the
Oh, yeah,
days
actually, yeah,
before the
Spanish.
Civil War.
So maybe.
So what was it doing here in Paris?
The fascists stole it in 1938. They killed my father, but not me. I escaped. I have been looking for it ever since. You have to help me find it.
Sure, I'll try.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Tiago Marquez, the rightful owner of La Malédiction. What else is there to tell?
Well, about
You traveled
your
all
life,
over
your
from
history.
No, since the war, I've lived in France, in the southwest. And now I want the painting back.
So tell me a little bit about your family then.
Did you lose all your family in the Civil War?
When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
I'm sorry.
I would have stayed and fought for freedom, but I was just a boy.
You've got my attention, but if
What do I need to
can
do to help?
you, I need more to go on.
I have something. This old photograph. It is of me and my family. See the painting above the
Oh, yeah.
fireplace?
Yes, it's La Malédiction.
It is, yeah.
Certainly
Well
you
spotted.
need to leave the old man for the painting.
Ah, sorry. Yeah, it's definitely the right painting. Unless it's a copy.
You took the photographs at that robbery, huh?
I did, yes.
I need to see them.
Okay then.
Why?
Maybe he can help us find who did it.
All right. Here they are.
Okay.
This one was rejected. Very typical.
Who is this George?
Just a friend. He insured the painting.
So, he will know who is this liar who claims to own my painting.
I don't think he does. He would have told me. This is the best shot I took. They used it in the paper.
Yes, it is how I recognize La Malédiction, my painting.
It does look like the one in your photograph.
So close, but now it is lost again.
Here's the thief making off with the painting.
What is that tattoo on his arm?
Looks like a skull and crossbones. Headhunters,
You will
Oh, for
find
goodness
him,
sake.
and then you will find my painting.
I can try, monsieur.
We will try, unless it's already been sold on to someone else.
The shot didn't come out too well.
It's perfect.
Perfect?
Finally, La Malédiction in all its splendor.
Not part of it, anyway.
The color, the detail. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Then take it. That shot is no good to me.
Really? Thank you, mademoiselle.
Marquez's story was very interesting, but I needed to corroborate it. I wondered if the gallery kept ownership records.
Well, maybe.
And while I didn't wholly trust you, this was the one lead that I didn't want to lose. Where are you staying?
What? Nowhere. Here, perhaps.
Oh yeah, just spend your time in my house.
In my apartment. There was another solution. My neighbor is out of town for a few days. You could stay there.
Think he'd be happy enough with that? I don't know.
Thank you.
Great. Let's go.
Just her neighbour happens to be on holiday and she happens to have the key. Or does she?
Adam said that he would leave the spare key under the mat.
Oh, I guess we have to pick up the mat and get the spare key then.
My neighbor had left a key for me under the doormat.
Good.
Which reminded me I hadn't watered his plants for a week.
Oh, that's just silly, isn't it?
The key wasn't there.
The key's not there? Oh, wait.
The
There's a
gap was
crack
there,
in the floor.
but not wide enough for my fingers.
Oh, maybe we've got something we can push down there. The only thing we've got is that, and I guess it's sticky. So I guess that's probably what we're supposed to use. Given that we've got nothing else.
Using the sticky chewing gum, I was able to fish out the key.
Good. We have a key, so now we can use the key on the apartment door. There you go. You can stay here for now.
This will do.
Glad it's up to standard. I have
Good.
to go out, monsieur. Ronnie had promised me the front page if I got an interview with the painting's owner. And here was a crazy Spaniard claiming to be just that. I needed to find out who had put the painting up for sale. Maybe there was more to find at the gallery.
Oh my
They were
goodness.
Sitting outside the cafe.
Sorry, I've got a little bit of a cold. Oh yeah, the man who might be a criminal. Well, let's talk to him and see what he can tell us about anything.
Hello, Monsieur Lane.
Ah, the delectable Nicole Collard, super sleuth. How may I be of service?
Well, you can answer some questions, I suppose.
hoping I'd find you here.
Always available for a lovely lady such as yourself.
Henri's death. It
Must be
must
hard.
so
Yeah,
very
must be.
hard for you.
Yes, I shall miss him deeply. We had such a very special relationship. The loss is
What kind of
so
relationship
hard
was it, I wonder?
even for a man of such inner
When he was
strength
busy,
as myself.
Sneaking around his wife in the last video now that he was dead.
What do you know about the owner of La Malédiction?
That was Henri's business. He found the painting and did the deal with the owner.
Would anybody else know anything about the owner?
Not likely.
Oh,
Kept especially quiet about that.
did he? That's interesting,
But
isn't
he
it?
always kept a manifest for every exhibition.
Very interesting.
I'm writing a follow-up piece on the gallery theft.
Ah, so you need an inside view. Authoritative.
Something like that.
The police have finished in the gallery. We could chat in the office. It's much more comfortable.
Yeah, not comfortable for the things you're wanting to do.
I might even be able to rustle up a little bottle of champagne.
Yeah,
Maybe
don't-
later.
don't,
I have some things to do first.
Maybe next time, then.
You mentioned the manifest. How would one get a look at that?
I'm guessing you'll have to go to the
Why not
office.
Start in the office. That's where Henri kept most of his paperwork.
I guess that's where we're going then.
About the gallery.
Of course, my dear. We can go there now, if you would like.
That
Yes.
sounds great.
I guess we have to.
We can discuss my ordeal over a glass of champagne.
A cozy chat with Lane was the last thing I wanted. But it was my best hope if I wanted to get a look around the office. So, what are we waiting for?
Let's go. Inside the Lézard Bleu. I wasn't being sick there, I just was trying to pronounce the word. Oh, nice moving Eiffel Tower there.
After you, my dear.
Sure thing. You notice the horizon there? It's flat, but that doesn't mean anything. Ha ha ha.
Dealing with junk, finding what I wanted wouldn't be easy. As Lane sat down, something stuck out from beneath the cushion. It looked like a folder.
Where?
Whatever it was, the police had missed it. I needed to get it.
Come,
A
join
folder?
me.
I can't even see that.
You will be gentle with me, won't you?
I'm gonna kick you right between the legs if you try anything funny.
Oh, do call me Hector.
Uh-huh. If you say so, Hector. Well, let's have a seat. Let's see.
Lane hadn't noticed the folder.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Study.
Now I can see it.
The only way to get hold of it was to distract him. Monsieur Lane?
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Let's see. Oh yeah, get us a glass of champagne. You said you were going to.
Oh, Hector. Perhaps I will join you in that glass of champagne.
But of course, champagne, nature's balm in troubled times.
Yeah. No, didn't get him off the seat though. Oh, I know. I know what to do. We can take the glass and throw it at him.
To new friends.
Too long.
Oh, what a shame you've got wine in your
That
crotch.
is so cold.
Oops.
Ha 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 ha. Do you mean what she did or the wine?
I'll have to dry this off. Don't you worry, my dear.
Sure thing. I'm just gonna take this folder while you're away.
In the folder was a list of all the paintings in the exhibition. La Malediccio had to be there. It was.
Unless he was hiding it.
Next to it was the owner's name, Mr. Medovsky.
Medovsky.
The police had obviously not
Okay.
spotted the folder. I put it back. I had what I needed for my story.
Good.
Monsieur Lane, thanks for everything. But I think I hear my editor calling.
Oh, do
Ma
you?
chérie, no need to leave so soon. It's only a little spillage.
Lane peed himself. Obviously not really, but
And I found out who claimed
It's funnier to
own
think
La
that.
Malediccio. Some guy named Medovsky. Sounds Russian, right?
Medovsky, my God.
Who is he?
dangerous, I guess.
Oligarch plot. Fresh into London from Russia with ambition and a bloody reputation. Collard, this is way over your head. I'm gonna put a more experienced crime journalist on the story. I can't afford for you to get hurt.
Relax, Ronnie. This is my story. Leave it with me. Let's discuss it over lunch tomorrow.
Let's do that.
But don't do anything more.
Sorry, I keep having to mute my microphone to blow my nose. It's quite frustrating.
Ronnie didn't trust me on this story, but I wasn't going to let him give it to someone else. I was going to have to move fast.
Oh, we've got a knock on the door. Who's this? Oh, it's George. Good old
Hi,
George.
George. Great to see you.
Hope you don't mind me just dropping in.
No, not at all.
I'm sure there's no change there, is there, George, really?
Pretty good. I found the gun that was used in the robbery.
I'm impressed.
Good.
Yeah? Well, Nave wasn't. He accused me of trying to plant it, and then of being involved in Henri's death. Then he threw me into a cell.
Wow.
He couldn't make a stick, of course, so he had to let me go this morning. But he's convinced I'm involved. So if I put a foot wrong, he'll nail me next time. But hey,
Let's not put a foot wrong then, George.
have I got
I know that's difficult for you. But, you know, try not to put a foot wrong and we'll be okay.
Annette, the manager at Vera Security, lied about the owner of the company. When I pieced together that shredded letter, I got a name. Medovsky.
Wasn't that interesting?
Medovsky. That's the
Medovsky.
same guy who claims to own La Malediccio.
What? He owns the painting and Vera Security?
Yeah.
He has to be the one behind this whole scam.
You're telling me? We have to be sure.
Yeah. Because then he can try and claim the money back from his painting being stolen,
What the?
but he still has it.
I cannot sleep on that bed. It is too soft.
George, this is Senor Marquez.
Nice to meet
Hello.
So you are this George, huh?
Senor Marquez is staying in the apartment across the hall. Apparently, he's the real owner of La Malediccio.
What? I thought you said Medovsky was the owner.
Well, he's the
Senor Marquez
current
claims the painting
person
was
claiming
stolen
to be
from
the
his
owner.
family during the Spanish Civil War.
Really? Do you have any proof?
Senor Marquez, could you show him the photograph?
Yeah, show me the photo. Okay. Oh, we can look at it this time. What are these
A pair of
statues?
statues stood on plinths on the mantelpiece.
Yeah.
That's definitely La Malediccio hanging on the wall?
It belonged to my family, so it belongs to me.
Yeah, but who did it belong to before it belonged to you?
The statues are quite striking.
Or did your family paint it? What have we got here?
Who's this?
My mother, a good woman, a saint.
How can we prove this is you as a child?
The dates would tie up short.
Here? I don't see a date.
Who is this?
My father. When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
If the paint really was stolen during the 1930s, then this Medovsky guy has no legitimate claim to it. But how can I be sure that you're the boy in that picture?
I can prove it. Look at my father in the photograph. You see
Sure.
the medallion he's wearing? He gave it to me just before he died.
Oh, did he?
This medallion had
Oh,
been in
yeah.
our family for hundreds of years.
I would say that looks like the same medallion.
You lost your father?
Yes, he died when the fascists attacked our villa.
It's definitely the same medallion.
Yep.
A snake eating its own tail. That's also on the
The
painting.
Ouroboros.
It is the
Ouroboros.
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 What?
The Ouroboros. It is a sign of my people.
A
my
Gnostic sign.
family, my faith. The Gnostics. My father was a Gnostic leader. La Malediccio is sacred to the Gnostics. Hence, they both display
Okay.
Ouroboros.
A priest I met said the painting was the devil's work. A thing of evil.
That's because that priest was not very clever.
Do not believe all you hear from the church.
Yeah,
Whatever you think,
exactly.
the
Never
painting
believe
is
it.
mine.
If
Never
Marquez
believe
was
it.
the true owner of Malediccio, then Medovsky had no legal claim to it. Might be tough to prove, but if I could, we wouldn't have to pay out on the insurance.
But it would still be gone.
So, if the painting belongs to you, how did Medovsky get it?
The fascists stole it. It went to Madrid, then Berlin, then, after the war, to Moscow. After that, it was lost, until now.
We need to talk to this Medovsky, but how do we find him?
Well, that's the question, isn't it, George? How do we find him?
Hey, Nico?
Oh,
Yes, Josh?
hey, Nico.
What do we know about this Medovsky character?
Not a lot.
Ronnie said he was dangerous and very rich. He claims to be the owner of La Malediccio.
And appears to be...
And he's wrong. He's a liar. But did he steal it, or
Now that kind of figures. The best way to
was it
steal
handed
something
down to
is get
him?
hired to look after it. But why steal a painting you already own?
We need
Insurance?
to talk to this guy.
To do that, we need to find him. So let's go over what we know about the thief.
I would guess.
Okay, well, he had a distinctive tattoo on one arm.
And his helmet had Waterloo Motors across it.
Yep.
Not a lot to go on.
Well, it is. I mean, where's Waterloo Motors?
Why would somebody steal their own painting?
Insurance scam? But then why kill Henri?
I get
There's,
impression
there's the
Henri was
question.
somehow involved. I
Vera
found the
Security?
gun that Henri was shot with at Vera Security.
If Madosky owns Vera Security, it means that he must know the killer.
He might even be the killer.
Met, but she has to be involved in some way. You said the thief
Why
had a
can't
tattoo.
it be her?
On his arm, it was a skull and crossbones with headhunters written around it.
Is that not like an old football firm?
We need to track down Waterloo Motors.
London football?
Have you tried the internet?
The Chelsea fans?
I've been kind of busy.
Okay, let's have a look.
Nah, see, now she can browse the internet.
Waterloo Station, Battle of Waterloo, Waterloo Kebabs, Waterloo
All in
Sunset.
England.
Ah, he
Apart from the
lives
song,
at
obviously.
Waterloo Motors. It's
Waterloo
at the heart of
Sunset, eh?
London. I'll send the number to your phone.
Thanks. That'll be useful.
Nico,
Is there anything else to speak to her about before I phone Waterloo
Yes.
Motors? Nope, looks like that's it. So let's try calling this Waterloo Motors. See what kind of answer we get.
hi.
How can I help you?
My name is George Stobart. I'm investigating a murder that was committed here in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
What to do with us?
The guy we're looking for was wearing a helmet
Yeah.
with Waterloo Motors on it.
Oh yeah. It's a very popular helmet.
I don't suppose you know who might have bought one?
Well, not unless you've got any more information, mate.
How about the headhunter's
Killer
tattoo?
had a tattoo on his arm. It said Headhunters.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, he bought one of our helmets just the other day.
Terrific. Do you know his name?
Nah. Brings his boss's Merc here to have it serviced. Words to the wise, though. I hear he don't mess about. The car's
That's
registered
okay.
on Dutchy Street, if there's any help. I mean, that's all I know, mate, sorry.
No, that's more than enough. You've
That's
been a great
plenty,
help.
thank
Thanks
you.
for your time.
See ya.
Thank you very much, I guess.
Bingo.
Oh, we got a little achievement too,
Good work.
because we discovered
That has to be
Medovsky's
the guy.
address.
And now we've got his address.
How about a trip to London?
How about
I
it?
thought
Sounds
you'd never
good.
ask. Senor Marquez, will you be okay here?
The bed is uncomfortable. But it will do. Come back quickly. With the painting, eh?
Well, if we can find it, yeah. If we can't find it, I can't come back with it.
London cabbies. Gotta love them.
This is the place. Here on the right.
This house? This one right here?
To afford a place like this in London, you've got to be good at something.
Or very, very bad?
So, we clear on how we're going to do this?
Yeah, I mean,
We're two insurance investigators see? We finagle our way inside, butter Madovsky up, and then
See?
dirt on him, right?
You dirty rat. Why is he speaking like that?
Yeah, finagle. You remember how to finagle, don't you, Nico?
Sure.
Why is he suddenly turned into like James Cagney?
Good, because I suspect we're gonna need major league finaggling in this one.
You got it.
They got a different voice actor for London, apparently. We're going to press this intercom, even though there's a guy over there.
No answer.
Well, why don't we just go and talk to him?
Excuse me. Hello?
Might not speak English, if his boss is Russian. Or Albanian, possibly?
Bike, darling. This is a private residence.
No, he speaks
We're here to
English.
see Mr. Madovsky.
So,
So let us see him, maybe?
We have important
Hey,
business with Mr. Madovsky.
it's Vladimir
and
Putin.
who the hell might you be?
They've used a
I
picture
am
of Vladimir
Interpol,
Putin
and
as
this is my colleague,
Madovsky.
Stober.
Well, isn't that cozy? Can you count, darling?
Yes, of course.
Well then, 1, I don't know you or laughing boy here from Adam. 2, you ain't got no business round here.
Well, I do.
And 3, I don't like French birds. Comprenez?
Yeah, calm down, Jason Statham.
It was topiary in progress. Hi, guess who?
Does he wear glasses?
What do you want?
Oh, the game. Oh, right, okay. Let's ask him about his topiary. Maybe he'll be friendlier then.
Nice bush.
Bush?
Okay,
This is
now hang on a
simply
second.
Just a bush.
Now hang on just
Oh,
a second.
I'm sorry.
It's
Don't
art,
say
love,
nice
or to be
bush.
precise, topiary. And as everybody knows,
Topiary is a transition form.
that's right. A statement of man's dominance over nature. A metaphor for the human condition.
And yet,
It's not enough, is it?
not for the big questions.
Like,
This metaphorical
death.
discussion's all very exciting,
Right
but
and wrong.
Tell me about it.
You struggle, monsieur?
Day and night.
That is the human condition.
Can we ever escape it?
It is
Well,
possible
yeah.
through meditation, contemplation.
Or, you know,
I see.
death.
It is our only
But-
salvation.
Well, you give me food for thought, you have.
Anytime.
Much appreciated. At a difficult time.
You
Oh,
are
yeah.
welcome, monsieur.
So, anyway, this is my latest piece. What do you think?
It looks like
It's
say good.
Very nice
eagle with a head.
eagle. A two-headed eagle.
Rizzo, get in there, my son. Yes, it's a Russian Imperial Eagle for the boss. You spotted it straight off. I owe you one, lady. You have got that rare quality, real insight.
Amazing.
No, please. You have a rare talent.
Mmm.
We have important business with Mr. Madovsky.
I need a good reason to bother the boss with this. He's a busy man.
I understand, but I think he'll want to speak with us.
What makes what you have to say so important?
La Maledictio, a painting that belongs to him,
Yeah.
has been stolen. If he wants his insurance claim processed quickly, then he'll want to speak with us. I think he might be annoyed if he finds out you never even told him we came around, right?
Okay, okay. Hang on, I'll phone him now. Yeah, Mr. Madovsky? Yeah, French bird. Yeah. Yes, boss. Right, I will do. You've piqued the boss's interest. That isn't all.
Have we? Good. Isn't always a good
Gates should be
thing.
open.
No.
I'll take you inside.
The gate's definitely open. Yeah. We can see that the gate's open. So I guess we're about to meet Vladimir Putin's blonde double. They didn't even try.
Mr. Madovsky will be right with you, madame.
Thanks.
Well,
See you later, buddy.
you're in. Now what?
See you later, Baldy.
We'll make him think we're
Buddy,
all set to
sorry,
pay off
Baldy.
the policy. See if we can get him to talk.
Here he comes. He's not riding horses topless or
Welcome.
sitting in baths of ice.
Good day, monsieur. My name is Nico Collard, and this is my assistant, Georges Tabar.
Look, there he is with Colonel Gaddafi in the background.
Yes?
Correct.
Yeah,
I am surprised to see you. The
why?
agreement with the gallery specified that my ownership should be kept in the strictest confidence. It would appear that agreement has been broken.
A man has been killed, monsieur.
An agreement is an agreement.
Yeah, the man who made the agreement.
A life has been lost and a painting stolen, monsieur. We need to ask you a few questions.
Bravely put, Miss Collard. So be it. I will cooperate however I can.
How did you come into possession of La Malédiction?
Yeah, tell us.
I purchased it at auction.
Okay. Hmm.
We have reason to believe that the theft was an inside job.
Oh.
Oh, that is terrible. The staff at the gallery were so pleasant to deal with, but such is human nature. I trust this won't delay the insurance claim.
I'm sure matters will be sorted out soon.
Hmm.
Did you know Henri, the gallery owner?
Oh, purely on a professional basis. My restorer recommended his gallery to me.
Wait, his restorer?
Meet him personally.
No, only
His
as
restorer?
I rarely.
Well,
fly.
that's
I'm
interesting.
carbon neutral, you know.
He's carbon neutral.
Very conscientious,
Good
monsieur.
diet to have.
Well,
Oh, wait.
the planet won't save itself.
Well, if people aren't there, will it? Won't it?
Do you have receipts for the painting?
Of course, I have already sent them to your office.
These things take time to process.
Fantastico.
What is there to process? I own the painting. Someone stole it, and your company provided me with insurance.
Well, you understand that it's a criminal investigation, right?
A state you share with the deceased, monsieur.
Yeah.
What connection do you have to Vera Security?
I've never heard of it.
Oh, you haven't?
There is strong evidence that ties you to Vera Security.
Oh, you are beginning to sound like a policeman, madame.
We are merely doing our jobs, monsieur. We must leave no stone unturned.
Mm-hmm.
I would leave this particular stone unturned if I were you.
Oh, would you?
I'd rattled him, but I didn't want to push
No,
too
best
hard.
not to. Probably just get
Of
you shot.
course. We will check our information again.
I would do that.
Okay.
Your restorer, how
Good.
does he fit into all this?
Hobbs. Well, he did a little cleaning work on La Malédiction.
Cleaning work?
that's all. I think that
Did he paint it?
When
Did
do
he
you expect
paint
the
it?
claim to be
And it
paid
was a
off?
fake.
It will
Is
not
it a
be long,
fake?
monsieur.
When exactly?
And you wanted to get money for it
Surely you can give me a date.
because you found out it was a
I'm
fake.
sure you.
Please excuse the interruption, sir.
What is it, Shears?
Hobbs is here.
Tell him I'm busy.
He mentioned the portfolio, sir.
For pity's sake, can he not just follow simple instructions?
Apparently not. Apparently not.
Please excuse me for a moment.
Sure, I'll excuse you for a moment. Why not?
The gardener's called Shears?
Yeah.
Probably not what his mother christened him.
I'm guessing. Yeah. See what we got. Oh. Wait, they're just gonna leave us in here.
Very clever creep at that. We got nothing on him, and he knows it.
He
They just
wants
left us in
the
here.
Vera connection. We need something else to get under
Why?
his skin.
He just left us here.
Use Marquez as leverage.
Yeah, it's just one man's word against another.
So what else can we do?
Let's take a look around. Maybe there's something here we can use against him.
Maybe,
Good
maybe.
idea, Georges. You search, I'll keep watch at the window.
I doubt it, but maybe. If he lets people into this room, I doubt that there's much here worth looking for. But let's see, nonetheless. So we've got a box on the table that we can look at. Oh,
It was a beautifully inlaid cigarette box.
I would assume it's probably just got cigarettes in it then. So can we open it?
It was a beautifully inlaid cigarette box.
I guess not. There's nothing there then.
What they're saying?
Yes.
You should not have turned up here, Mr. Hobbs. I made it clear I would deliver the package later today.
I wanted to make sure it got to me all right. I've got a lot of
All
work
right.
to do on it.
Hobbs
This
Fine Art
is most
Restoration.
inconvenient.
Medovsky's arguing with his visitor, Ops, about the portfolio.
That portfolio is important.
Yeah, it's got all his fake paintings in it. Take a look in this cabinet that he got it out of.
Medovsky had left the cabinet open. On the shelf inside was a business card and a scribbled note. I picked up the business card.
Should probably just write down
Read,
the...
Wilfred Hobbs, Fine Art Restoration.
Don't take it, because he probably knows it's there.
Then I put the card back where I'd found it. No point arousing Medovsky's suspicions.
No, that's true. There's also a piece of paper there.
The note
What does
read,
that say?
L. Serp drawings for you to check.
L. Serp.
WH. Now we're cooking with gas.
L. Serp.
I wondered if the painting could be in the
Okay.
portfolio that Medovsky had taken.
What do we have here? There's a coin.
See a penny, pick it up, then all day you'll have good luck.
Yeah, but don't take it. Are you actually going to keep that? That's clever, right? Just take something. Let's see, we've also got a Russian egg.
A
Fabergé egg.
Imperial egg. It looked rather plain.
What do we have here? We have a book.
Everything was in Cyrillic, except for a number. 1869.
Is that Tolstoy, maybe?
Everything was in Cyrillic, except for a number. 1869.
Is that War and Peace?
It was a thank you note from a British politician.
I think it might be.
Huh. Medovsky certainly had some dubious friends.
It's the obvious book, isn't it? And what's this? Some
I
medals.
suspected the medals weren't from the Moscow Debating Society.
But they might be. I mean, how do you know? Okay, well, I think we've
It
probably
seems
seen
Medovsky
everything.
has friends in low places.
It's like my boss said. The guy wants to be a player.
Does he?
Medovsky in Libya.
Happy days. Yeah.
What kind of guy hangs a picture of himself and Colonel Gaddafi on the wall?
The kind who will commit murder. in
That
order
guy.
to steal
Yeah.
their own painting.
We'll think
It was
about
a
that.
Russian privatization voucher. I wondered why Medovsky displayed it so proudly.
Because it's his? I don't know.
Locked. I could only
Lock
hope
the door.
Medovsky hid the key somewhere in the room.
Let's see what we got. Got a bookcase.
Russian novels. Medovsky was clearly a big Tolstoy fan.
Yep. Got it in one. Got a typewriter.
I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic.
Yep. Well, that's understandable.
I tried to remember how that row of keys read on a U.S. keyboard.
But I don't know if it's likely to be as you think it is. I mean, you know.
ZX. I needed a keyboard for reference.
You need a keyboard for reference. That's assuming that everything's in the order you think it is. Plus, I'm pretty sure there are more characters. Okay, well, let's go back over here, because we can maybe open this cigarette case. Because we do have something we could try and open it with. The edge of a coin would probably go in that catch.
Extraordinary good fortune. The coin I'd picked
Hmm,
up
extraordinary.
was the perfect shape to flip open the broken catch. Fancy that.
Oh, what do we have here? Oh, a
Keys
key.
are always
That's useful. What are these?
Romanovs. The same brand of cigarettes that were in the ashtray in Vera's cigarette.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Does that mean he was there? Okay, so maybe we can go in this room now. Well, how did he lock it? Because I don't think he went there.
The study door's open now.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
Hear anything else interesting?
Hang on.
Listen, Hobbs.
See what they're
just
saying.
take the portfolio and do your work. You are nervous, and I don't like that.
Understood. I have got a few questions, though.
I do not like questions either. Hurry up.
I noticed a couple of people arriving. Who were they? They look like coppers.
They were from the insurance company.
Has the...
Hobbs is going to head off with the portfolio. Whatever's in there is
Better be quick.
We need to stay with it.
I better do it quickly then.
Hobbs' address from his card. When we're done here, we should check it out.
Okay, Josh.
Maybe we should, yeah. Maybe we should.
Madovsky will be back soon.
I guess let's go inside then.
I'm gonna check
Quickly.
out the study.
Okay.
Let's go in. Instead of... Let's see.
Wow, there must be millions of dollars worth of art on these walls.
Yeah, which makes you wonder why he's so concerned about such a relatively cheap painting in
These
comparison.
paintings would have kept a critic enraptured for hours, but I didn't have time to dwell.
No? Can we look at any more?
Madovsky certainly loved art, or pretended to. The painting reminded me of my Aunt Maud. I never liked her.
So you don't like the painting either, I guess, then?
Madovsky had a truly impressive collection of paintings. Madovsky had a truly
He did.
impressive collection of paintings.
Does. Not did.
Madovsky had a truly impressive
Okay,
collection
I think we
of
can
paintings.
probably tell from here that that's all he's going to say. Oh, what's this? There's a drawer that's open.
The drawer was open. My heart skipped a beat. But inside, I saw only a candy bar wrapper.
Oh well, there you go. Only a candy bar wrapper. Not so good.
The desk was magnificent.
Oh look, we've got some Cyrillic on the front of the desk. Well, these panels go in and out. Okay.
Filthy habit.
A filthy habit, what, of putting things in an ashtray? I know what he means, I'm just, you know. What else is on the desk? We've got telephone.
Those two little holes were just waiting for me to put my fingers in.
No, they weren't.
I
No, they
received
aren't.
the urge.
George, you don't put your fingers into a cigar cutter. That's just silly. There's not much here, is there?
The chair was fancy and probably more expensive than it looked.
Probably. Okay, so we've got some Cyrillic characters here. I'm trying to... So these Cyrillic characters relate to something. Let's go out here again. The only thing I can really look at is the year of that book, 1869. But if that's the case, does that mean we need to look for the numbers row on the top?
I should have guessed. Keyboard.
Well, obviously, yeah. What's that? Is that 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So those will be the numbers. So 1869, which was the year that the book was done, would be that one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, well let's look for those on the desk and see if that's maybe the right combination. So it was that one there, and then this one, this one and that kind of zero-shaped thing.
A secret drawer popped open.
Oh yeah.
I knew that publication date would be significant.
You're right, George. Well done. Pat yourself on the back.
Secrets.
Okay, well let's. We've got a book here. Let's have his book, his documents.
Madovsky's sock drawer.
You're right. It wasn't.
Come see this. I think we've struck gold.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Don't.
Look, a letter from a guy called Gainan. His company, Wolfram, want to purchase La Melodie.
You need to be careful.
They're offering way over the asking price.
Anything connecting Madovsky to Vera?
Well, let's see. Here we go. A lease for Vera's security.
Bang. The smoking gun.
We have the proof we need.
Hang on, what's this? Expenses for a Mr. Shears. Waterloo Motors, one helmet. These are from Paris. Madame La Trex. Hotel Britannique. Pizza. Nico. Pizza. I think your friend Shears might just be Henri's killer.
Josh,
You might be right. I don't know, but can we get out of here? Because we're about to get caught.
Madovsky's coming. Put
Yeah, come on.
everything back in order, quick.
Doing it, don't worry. Moments later. Uh-huh.
He'll never suspect we just ransacked his house for evidence.
He might.
Josh, the coin.
Damn, no time. Look cool, Nico. I'll
Sure.
handle this.
You'll handle what, George?
I apologize for the lengthy wait. As you can imagine, my time is at a premium.
Sure thing, Mr. Putin.
That's fine, Mr. Madovsky. I think we're almost finished anyway.
And payment?
Very soon, monsieur. Very soon.
Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Yeah.
Nice collection of medals you have there, Mr. Madovsky.
I earned them serving my country.
Good.
Anywhere interesting?
Chechnya. Ever been there?
Oh yeah.
No,
It was a
can't
bad
say I
situation,
haven't.
wasn't it?
Is that a first edition of War and Peace?
Of course. Printed in 1869. A great year for my country's literature.
Sure.
And Tolstoy is the master.
Is
Is
that
he?
a picture of you with Colonel Gaddafi?
A deeply wonderful man. He was a great fan of the Impressionists.
Well, so this was made after he died then, this game?
On Libya. So, what brought you into the art business, Mr. Madovsky?
He just likes art. What's the problem?
An eye for great artists, an appreciation of fine culture, and a love of what you Americans call the greenback.
You like money. Okay, I get you.
You must be upset at the theft of La Malediccio.
Yes, and disappointed that someone would kill for such a minor piece.
Yeah, exactly.
So this
Mr. Shears.
good friend of yours, is he?
No, we simply have a business arrangement. We've been through this already. Now please... if
You're
you-
right, that's fine. We'll ask him ourselves.
Thank you for your time, Monsieur Madovsky. We'll be in touch soon.
We have his address, so we can check for ourselves.
Well, no prizes for guessing where we go now.
Hobbs' place, right?
Got it in one. Madovsky's pretty shady, don't you think?
He bought our act, though. You make
Yeah,
a
just a
pretty
little.
good insurance man, George.
Yeah, who'd have thought it?
By
Oh,
the
the
time
taxi's
these
still there.
cases were not
He'll have kept the
necessary,
meter running.
We'll have cracked the case and be toasting our success.
Here's hoping. Looks like rain.
Yeah,
Come
it's
on,
London.
let's
You know,
get that cab.
it's London.
Taxi?
I think we just stepped off the London tourist trail.
Think so.
I guess this Hobbs character.
Let's say
doesn't
bile
like
beans.
visitors.
Bile beans? Beans made of bile? I hope not. Imagine if that was the case. Beans made of bile. I really hope not. That's
Not the
horrendous.
kind of place you'd expect to find a restorer of old masters.
Unless you didn't want to attract attention.
He's attracted ours. Let's see what Mr. Hobbs
Yeah,
knows
exactly.
about La Malediccio.
And
Let's-
let's try and get a look inside that portfolio.
Yeah, let's do that. Well, let's go first of all, see if we can get an answer at the front door. He might hide from us, though. He thought we looked like police. I guess, yeah,
I
we're
don't
not
think
getting
there's anyone home.
we're not getting an answer.
There's a light on upstairs.
He's probably seen us. Anything in the letterbox?
It was Hobbs's mailbox. There was a note hanging out.
Oh, good.
For a second, I debated the morality of mail snooping. It was a short
That'll be
debate,
fine.
and I won.
Let's have a look at that. No, that's not right. I wanted to examine
I
it.
decided to open the letter. Dear Mr.
Well, you know,
Hobbs,
might
due
tell
to
us something.
previous incidents, we are writing to inform you that we will no longer be sending models to your address.
Oh yeah, I'm
We went
guessing
on to
because they
discuss
weren't just
Hobbs's
modelling.
temper and other alleged infractions, some of which still carry the death sentence in certain less sophisticated cultures. Interesting.
I see.
This could come in useful.
It could. Yeah, we've got a drain pipe. Can we climb
Climbing
it?
drain pipes was something I preferred to avoid.
No, he doesn't like doing that.
Unless
So.
I had a great reason to do so.
So I guess he's not climbing the drain pipe. Hey, okay, we've got a dumpster.
The large dumpster was full of garbage.
Well, yeah, that's what you generally put in them. We've got some junk.
Piles
Anything
of junk,
useful?
mostly boxes of old paints and scraps of picture frames. Mixed in were wires, cardboard, and some dubious-looking old clothes.
Hmm. Oh, we got a phone call. Phone call.
George Stobart.
Monsieur Stobart, I trust you have
Oh.
obeyed my instructions not to leave Paris.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Of
I
course, Inspector.
I haven't left Paris at all.
You clearly
I'm still there in spirit.
cookie is buttered. Now, I require your
What?
presence tomorrow at the murder scene for a
Good morning,
I see.
he says. No, maybe not.
12 o'clock sharp, monsieur. Or, as you would say, high noon.
Sure.
Yeah, good. Well done.
Any failure to comply, and I shall have you extraordinarily rendered. Have a nice day now.
And you.
Hmm. Extraordinary
That-
rendition,
We're
maybe?
required
But yeah.
back at the gallery tomorrow for a crime scene reconstruction.
Well, let's hope we can get out
Let
of
me
here before
guess.
then.
Non-attendance is a criminal offense?
You're right,
You
yeah.
got it.
Let's have a look here. What can we do now? Let's have a look at this van. He must be here. His car's here. What? Didn't want to open the door. Okay. What can we find? Well, he shouldn't have whiskey in his glove box. What does he have whiskey in his glove box for? That was all that was there, wasn't it? Oh, well, maybe let's have a look at the windows and then go back in there, maybe. See if there's anything else we can see.
The door was locked. Looking through the window, I could see that there was nothing in the van. Hobbs must have taken the portfolio inside.
Get in the van! Oh, no, no. I want to go look at the cab again first, see if there's anything else. What do we have?
Not a sound.
We can't
No horn was
blow his
working.
horn. But we should be able to open the,
I popped open the van's hood.
yeah, bonnet, George, but yeah. In the US it would be a hood, in the UK it's a bonnet. Like a little hat you wear, you
It
know?
was held together by rust.
If you're a baby, yeah.
Everything was covered
I
in
know.
a sticky film of dirty black oil. Half the wiring wasn't connected to anything. It was clear why the horn hadn't made a noise. Neither hornpipe was connected to either the battery or the cab.
Well, let's fix that then. Let's see. So that'll be the wiring for the horn, I guess. What do we have?
It was one of two horns in the van. It
Two
didn't seem to be
horns.
connected to anything else under the hood. Two wires hung loose from it.
I guess we need some wire. Maybe it'll be in the dumpster.
The large dumpster was full of garbage.
Okay, but what about in this pile of junk then? Any chance?
I had found just what I needed.
Because we need to connect
Two
some
lengths
wires.
of wire.
Good. That's what I wanted. Go back to the bonnet.
The engine bay was
Okay.
a mess.
Yep, I know. Okay, so first of all I want to
I snipped the wire.
get some better wire. Okay, we've got some half wires. That's what we need. So we want to use a short wire to attach that.
I connected the wires from the cab to the horn.
Yep, good one. Good one. We want to use the longer one on, I think, here, which is the other horn. Yep, there we go. Did that actually do anything? Oh yeah, it did. It is connected. Is that right? Oh yeah, and then we want to connect the other one to the battery, yes.
The wire was just long enough to connect the battery to the horn.
Oh, there we go.
Everything was wired up. The horn
We've
had
got
power.
a horn. Horn, and maybe he'll hear us. Do you think? Maybe he'll give us some attention at that point.
I figured that should get Hobbs.
Yeah, if that doesn't, then...
All right, hold your blooming horses. What are you up to with my van?
Hello there. We fixed your horn.
So I hear. Now what are you doing in my yard?
Modelling
Afternoon, Mr.
agency.
Hobbs. We're from the model agency.
Yeah, we are.
About blooming time. I'm on a
Honestly.
deadline. You better come up.
Okay, let's go in. We've tricked him entirely.
About time you two showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Mr. Hobbs. I was just wondering if...
Can it, Goldilocks? I don't have time for chit-chat. Just
Do you not?
get undressed
Okay.
behind that screen.
Undressed?
That was the deal. An extra 20 quid because I need you with your kit up.
The studio was freezing.
Yeah.
And as for you, darling, no need to get undressed. I've got a vivid imagination, so I'll just use that. Either way, just go sit over there on that rug and give me your best belly pock floozy.
Sure. Why not?
That's perfect. Just hold it there.
Nico made for a good distraction. I just needed to figure out how to get a look inside that portfolio.
I guess we'll go behind the screen then.
My, if it isn't George
Uh-oh.
Stewart.
Lady Piermont.
It's that lady from the first game.
Oh, my...
In the hotel.
Your...
No, no, no.
Of course.
Oh, goodness.
An artist's
Oh,
work.
goodness, no.
One often finds oneself on Pelotas. Now, George, don't be shy. Come here and give me a big hug.
That day was the day the nightmares had begun. Trapped, smothered, choking on lavender.
George, darling,
Yeah.
pass me my robe. It's terribly
I'm
cold
sure.
here.
I'm sure. No, there you go. There's her robe. So she was still naked at that point.
Oi,
Ugh.
what are you doing with a blooming robe on? God help me, but you're supposed to be naked. I've got a deadline to meet.
Well, you won't be meeting any deadlines with manners like that. And besides, it's freezing in here.
Oh, he needs a quick shot of
Lady
whiskey.
Piermont and I had met before. She was larger than life, in every way.
Well, let's have a chat to her, see what she's been up to since we last met.
Lady Piermont.
Oh, George, be a darling and sort the heating out in here.
I'll see what I can do.
Let's see. What can we do? Well, there's a thermostat. Can we turn the heating up?
Hey,
Aye.
leave that dial alone.
I will now.
Sorry, but Lady Piermont is cold. I thought...
Look, pal, I know it's brass monkeys in here, but the wiring in this building is ancient, and the fuse box won't take it. Her Majesty will just have to get used to chapel hat pegs.
Chapel hat pegs?
Lady Piermont, Mr. Hobbs won't let me turn up the heating.
Well, we'll soon see about that.
Will we? Okay.
Oh, crumbs.
She's going to punch you in the face. You better
If
run.
you do not adjust the heating, I shall refuse to cooperate.
Lady Piermont, it's the circuits. They won't take the strain. You know what old buildings are like.
In which case, I see no reason for this session to continue.
Whoa, Lady Piermont, let's
Uh-oh.
not too hasty.
No, he needs you in there.
Accommodate your needs.
He needs a blue-haired old lady, apparently.
Perhaps you can start by letting George
So he
here
says.
turn up the heating.
Oh, go ahead then, but be careful. The power in here is temperamental.
Is it? Okay. We'll see.
I turned the thermostat up as far as it would go.
Mm-hmm. We're going to end up destroying the place.
I wondered if the suspicious wiring could be used to my advantage.
Maybe. I would expect probably yes. What do we have here? Well, there's the portfolio.
It was the same folder that Madovsky had taken from his cupboard.
Okay,
It
well
was the
maybe
only lead to the
we
painting
need him
that
to
I
we need
knew.
him to go away. We need Hobbs to go away.
Hobbs was watching it like a hawk.
Well, I've got an idea. Let's give him some more to drink.
How about a top-up, Mr. Hobbs?
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah. You don't mind? Good. Ooh, there's a stereo. Let's see if we can play some music to liven up the mood. Well, I guess yeah, because that'll use more power. We want to blow the lights, and then
Wow.
you won't know what's going on.
Wilson Wang stereo. I hadn't seen one of those for years.
A Bolfson Wang.
I turned the volume up a few notches.
Hmm. Let's go up here, see what this door's all about. Basically, we just want to blow the lights.
It was locked. I wondered what was behind the door.
Yeah, so do I. What do we have here? We got buttons for an elevator. Oh, it goes down.
Oh, you. Get down from there. You'll trip the power in the whole building if you're not careful.
Alright,
Power
okay.
would certainly have distracted Hobbs, but the elevator alone wasn't going to trip the whole system.
Well, let's go and talk to her now. See if she's warmer. Oh, wait, we're gonna put her on. He didn't like us using the elevator, did he?
A word
Like-
if I may, Lady
Like, he really didn't like us using the elevator.
For you, George.
So I'm guessing that one's really bad.
How can I help?
Okay,
How did you come to be working with Mr. Hobbs?
ooh.
Wheresoever a Bohemian needs a helping hand, George, mine is always at the ready. And what better way to
Yeah.
help than to expose
Expose your
one's
flesh.
sensuous brushstrokes of such a talent?
Is he good, is he?
Do you know anything about a stolen painting called La Maledicción?
Oh, is this another of your
It
adventures,
is.
George? How delicious.
It is another one of my adventures.
Tremor, George. Do you think Wilf is mixed up with this?
Yeah, oh, I know he
But
is.
I need you to act normally until we're sure.
Mum's the word, Georgie.
Mm-hmm. Can she keep a
I have
secret?
a soul of discretion, as you know.
Be careful with that one.
See that portfolio by Hobbs's table? You need to take a peek inside.
Be still, my beating heart. Just give me the nod and I'm in your hands.
There is something we could get her to do,
What have
probably.
you been up to since our last encounter, Lady Piermont?
If we put her on the elevator,
Work, dear boy.
it'll be working a bit harder, won't it?
Oh, any particular kind?
Young men, George. So many have lost their
Uh,
way.
uh,
I try to guide them best I can.
Sure you do.
Lady Piermont, we need your help.
We need your help.
Thrilling. What
Step
you
on the elevator.
subterfuge. Pleasure to name.
Actually, I just need you to step on that lift behind you.
Oh, but of course.
There we go.
Is this good, George, darling?
Perfect.
Perfect. Now, just stay right there.
Gonna go press the button again. Obviously, if we blow the power, he won't be able to see anything, and he'll get... Yeah, that'll be bad for him. Let's see what happens. Oh,
Oh, not again.
power's gone. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes.
There we go. Now, back to work.
Okay then.
This is going to be one of those days.
One of those days.
A straw had broken the camel's back. Hobbs was very drunk.
Like, really drunk? Drunk as a skunk drunk? Oh, power's gone. Let's hope we can get the portfolio before he sees us. Come on, George, quicker than that.
Now was my chance.
Hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up. Oh, look, it's that sketch of...
It was good, but no way was he going to sketch me in the nude.
Is that another guy's wife? Is that it? What else does he have? More pictures of bottoms with birthmarks. Like the guy's wife. Oh, he's got like a... Almost looks like a rubbing.
It wasn't La Maledicción, but it did appear to be a study for an
Hmm.
elephant painting.
It does.
Ouroboros.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
Different about the image in the center.
I'll be having that.
I figured the sketch might come in handy, so I took it.
Heck, I told you that portfolio was private.
Huh?
Well, that was fun. Just like when you were a private dick, George.
No,
So, you're not
private
bothered?
dick.
No, Mr. Hobbs.
Well, you can't be a copper. You're not stupid enough.
No.
So what the blazes are you doing in my studio?
We're
Okay.
investigating the theft of a painting, La Maledicción, by the Spanish artist El Serp.
Oh, yeah.
One of these sketches is a study of that painting.
Hmm.
Sure, but what's that got to do with them? I'm a restorer, and I restore.
Did you restore it or
I've
repaint
got
it
down to
entirely?
What happened after that painting left this studio? How was I to know it was going to get Henri killed?
No, you wouldn't know that, would you?
Hang on a second. How do you know Henri's dead?
Look, he and I went back a long way. There's our
Yeah.
blood on the rope, so I got the painting into his exhibition.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like this was supposed to happen.
We're
Yeah,
not
well, we won't go too hard on him.
Hobbs. We just want to get to the bottom of this.
He's lost a
I
friend.
get that, and I'll help you however I can. But this mess is way above my pay grade.
How come you needed to make so many sketches of the painting to restore it?
Yeah, how come?
Restoration's not about
Did you
throwing a
just
load of
give
paint.
him the sketches and then he stuck them onto something?
The surf is a complicated painting. A lot of subtext. Lot of
That's what
symbols.
happened, isn't it?
Why would anyone want to steal La Maledette seal? It's not exactly a famous painting.
True, but there is something special about it that's hard to describe.
Maybe.
Conviction in every brushstroke. Whoever El Serp was, he had a tale to tell.
Yeah,
The
I
symbolism
guess he did.
was deeply religious.
Mm-hmm.
We have reason to believe that Medovsky is mixed up in the theft of La Maledette seal.
Mm-hmm.
Hey? What would he gain from stealing his own
Well,
painting?
insurance
We have
money.
strong evidence that Medovsky is not the real owner.
He'll have a hard time proving that. Medovsky has a full set of provenances for the painting. It traces its legitimate ownership all the way back to the painter.
Does it?
Why didn't
Does
Medovsky
it?
mention it?
Because they're not with him. Henri's got them. Or had them.
Alright.
And Henri is dead.
So ask his partner.
That'll be interesting.
Lane, yeah, Lane. Look, pal, you're wasting your time looking for concealment.
Yeah, if you say so.
And you're wasting my time if you're not actually going to get naked. Go get the
Excuse me?
provenance from Lane, and everything will turn out hunky-dory.
But it also puts Marquez's story into question.
Not my problem, darling.
Yeah,
Now,
he doesn't
both of
care
you
about that.
Get lost. I've got a painting to finish.
And we have a critic to interrogate.
We do. Let's get back to Paris then.
Someone's lying, but who?
Is it the gangster or the old Spaniard?
The painter or
Maybe,
the artist?
maybe both. Who
We
knows?
head back for Navi's reconstruction.
What about the evidence from Medovsky's house? Will you give it to Nave?
I think I should. And
You know, why not
I-
both? Could be.
Ask him about the provenance.
Maybe they're all lying.
I've got lunch with Ronnie tomorrow. This story
They all think they're telling the truth.
and I want to make sure he keeps me on it.
What do you guys think?
Taxi?
Answers in the back of the postcard. Maybe not. Don't worry about the postcard. Just tell me there. That's what you want to do. Okay, so we're going to go back to the gallery, see if Lane can give us the provenance for this. And also, we've got to meet Nave anyway, haven't we?
Here I was again at the crime scene.
Yep.
Inside the gallery, I could see lots of activity. Nave preparing for the reconstruction, no doubt.
Exactly. Well, let's go inside then.
Nico and I had a good idea who the killer was. Now all we had to do was persuade Nave.
Yeah, we'll just show him and he'll believe it. Unless he's an idiot. Oh, wait.
Sir, I already tried starting it up. I think it's broken.
What's broken?
Nonsense, Moo. This machine has the power of 10 investigators.
What?
But investigators never fail to start up, sir.
Your pessimism is duly noted, Moo.
Well, that's lovely.
But have faith. This machine will analyze...
Why can't
the
you
scene
analyze the
of
scene, you
data and
moron?
produce everything for us. The location of the second shooter will be a mystery no more.
The second shooter?
One moment.
Can you just use your mind?
Sir, though at the moment it is kaput.
Your pessimism has obviously infected the circuitry.
No, that's not how technology works.
Let me think for a moment.
If I could just...
It would be the first moment in your life.
Eh bien, Moo, now try realigning the laser matrix.
Try that in English.
Sir, I have
Yeah.
no idea what that is.
Or in French, even.
Now, let me see. Oscillating reverberator. Check.
Excellent.
Refraction spectrometer.
What do you need all that for?
Now, what can I do?
Well, doesn't look like you can do very much.
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, it's only you. Glad you could finally make it.
Only me,
Inspector,
why, you're not even ready.
I've
You're
got some
glad I
good
could
news
finally
and
make
some
it.
bad news.
No.
Oh, yes? I shall be the judge of that.
Are you going to tell him that you went to London?
Really?
Yep, he's a gardener called Shears living in London.
Fascinating. And the good news?
We don't need to do your reconstruction.
Yeah.
You joke with me, Monsieur Stobart.
It's not a joke. This guy Shears was working for a Russian ex-mobster. It's all part of a highly complex fraud.
Gardeners, KGB, fraud. You are fantasist, monsieur.
Says the guy who thought a ketchup stain was blood.
Reality is my suitcase, as you Americans say. Now, stand over there and keep out of trouble until the others arrive.
Your bag?
Well, who are we waiting for?
Mademoiselle
Do you
Collard.
mean reality is
Father
your
Smith,
bag?
Please, I am very busy.
I think it's only like Austin Powers that says that.
Ah, Moo, a clever choice. But no cigar for you. Try the red.
Try the red. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's working at last.
Mon Dieu!
Or is it? Let's talk to this guy. While those two idiots are playing around.
Lane.
Stobart.
You,
What's the deal with that device?
managed to get that stain off your trousers.
It's a farce. They've been trying to get it working for hours.
Looks like something out of a 50s sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
It probably is.
He's found it somewhere and thinks it's some amazing piece of technology.
What do you think of Nave?
And it'll make him a cup of coffee once it's ready.
Man is a buffoon. I have better things to do than wait for these idiots to get their forensic whatnot to work.
They're not going to,
The
though, are
only
they?
silver lining is that Nave seems more annoyed than I am.
That would be pretty funny.
I gather you're the man to ask about the provenance for the painting.
For La Maledictio? Well, you have been busy, haven't you, Stobart?
I'd
Yeah.
like to see it.
I have.
So speak to Bijou. She took care of the business side of the gallery. The provenance is in the office safe. She has the key.
Oh, good.
Lane was a pushover when you had him cornered.
Yeah.
Though it looked like Bijou hadn't been completely honest with me after all.
Or maybe she didn't think it was important.
Another visit.
Well, let's leave then.
Make a move.
Who?
The policeman with Nave.
I assume he's another idiot.
Yeah, that's about right.
I believe one can tell a man by the company he keeps.
Mhm.
I'll bear that in mind, Mr. Lane. Okay.
Yeah, George, you should think about that very carefully.
Yes, yes.
Sir,
Right, well,
I think we are ready to
well,
fire her up.
let's find out, are you?
I was just about to say the same thing.
No, you weren't. Not really.
Do
What's it gonna do? Is it gonna, like, put
it.
holograms around the
I
room?
believe it was you who said,
This is no time for blame. You have broken the machine.
Mon Dieu.
Excuse me. Well, I'm gonna leave, because they're not gonna get that done anytime soon.
Stupid. Monsieur Stobart, you will not leave until this is over.
It's gonna take forever.
But I just need to...
This is a reconstruction. You will remain here until I have concluded my investigations. Do I make myself clear?
Okay, clear.
Wow.
I considered making a run for it, but forcing Moo to chase me would have been cruel. And it would have been silly to risk my investigation. Better to play along with Nave and get the reconstruction over as quickly as possible.
If you say so. Okay, let's go over here and see what... Let's unplug it. Make it even more annoying. Because that would be funny.
If I pulled the plug out, I'd just get Nave even more worked up. I decided to bide my time and wait for the right moment.
What? Can I not unplug it? That would be quite good.
If I pulled the plug out,
Okay, well let's see if I can fix it maybe then.
Inspector Nave. What's
Can I fix your machine?
Monsieur Stobart, if Paris' finest cannot get this very expensive and very complex machine to work, then I doubt if an insurance salesman can.
I'm an insurance assessor, actually.
Oh, I see. Well, la-di-da to you, monsieur.
Oh, yeah? Well, la-di-da to you back.
Whatever. You are neither qualified...
That's a mature conversation, isn't it?
Like us.
What was that move?
I said, unlike us, sir.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't move.
Have you been a
Be a detective.
Monsieur?
Long enough for what?
You've solved a lot of crimes, I guess.
3 in the last 3 days.
Dinners?
I doubt
I've
it.
had a lot of hot dinners, Inspector.
Oh, yes? How many?
What?
Precisely how many hot dinners have you had, monsieur?
I don't know. Thousands?
You prove my point for me, monsieur. Precision and accuracy are everything.
You didn't
You
solve
truly are
thousands of
an
cases.
amazing man, Inspector Nave.
Oh,
If
that's
by
right.
unique and amazing man you mean total idiot, then yeah, he is that.
I was sure I could get... If I could just get Nave out of the way.
Well, yeah, let's unplug it. That'll make him go back and plug it in, won't it? Well, that'll get him out of the way. I'll just send him over there and say, is it plugged in?
Inspector Nave. I know this sounds obvious, but are you sure it's...
Yeah, are
plugged
you
in?
sure?
Monsieur Stobart, do you really think I would be so stupid
Yes.
as to not check the fundamentals?
We all make mistakes.
What a ridiculous generalization, monsieur.
We'll go have a look.
I can see from here it's...
Not plugged in.
Do you need assistance, sir?
Very funny.
You
One moment.
look very annoyed there,
That
didn't you?
got rid of him. Now is my chance.
Let's
I was
do...
going to have to figure that out quickly.
Is that what we have to do?
Time to get the show on the road.
There you go.
See, Moo? I knew I would get it working.
Yeah, you didn't get it working. I did.
Precisely. You knew my superior intellect
I
would
did.
pull through in the end.
Me.
Sir, I beg your pardon, but I think there is a teeny snag.
Go on.
We have no victim.
Good God, Moo. Are you suggesting I kill someone for the sake of this reenactment?
Just
Yes.
need a body, sir.
Ah, yes. I see. You'll make a detective yet, Moo. I, of course, foresaw this, and I nominate you.
Me? Well, I'm not dead.
No,
Have you
but
ever acted, Monsieur Stobart?
Well, I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but I went down a storm.
it's
playing
just 'cause
the
it's not
lead in
possible
Canada
for you,
Bill
isn't it,
Rivers
George?
last summer.
you've tried.
You played the cat?
No.
What? Oh, God.
So, not the lead. Half-truths again, Monsieur.
Don't. Oh, my God.
Nevertheless, here is your chance to play a real...
The man is an idiot.
But
He really is an
looks
idiot.
nothing like the victim, sir.
Oh, damn it, Moo. Must you find problems all the time?
It's okay, I can...
Think of a way to make this...
We can make ourselves look like him.
Relying on Nave's problem-solving skills, I had to find
It
something
could.
to make me more like Henri. I'll
That-
have a look around. Maybe I'll find something.
You've got the aftershave. So we have to look like him. Or smell like him, or sound like him, or dress like him. I don't know.
Ah, you have arrived at last. Please, make yourself...
Yes, at last. They have
We are
arrived.
just making some last-minute adjustments.
They have.
Father Simeon, Nico.
Hi, George.
Father
Welcome
Simeon.
to the asylum.
Let me guess. Nave is overjoyed we've solved the case and he's putting us up for an award.
No, exactly.
Not quite. I told him about Shears and Medovsky. He says it's fantasy.
As
That's
opposed to
crazy.
him who's busy spending his time analysing
So what do we do
pizza
now?
sauce on the ground.
Carry on anyway. And nail Medovsky.
Yeah.
What about Nave?
Ignore him.
And this charade?
The reconstruction? Well, sooner it starts, sooner it's over.
Yep.
George, what on earth is that machine?
It's a coffee maker
Supposedly, it's going to analyze the crime scene.
from the 1930s.
But we already know what happened.
Sure we do. But Nave doesn't.
Yeah, and he's an
Quiet,
idiot.
please! How can I concentrate with all this racket going on?
Lane was right.
Yeah.
Nave was an idiot.
Inspector Poirot, he's not. I'm going to go in here, see if I can find anything that makes me look
The best
like
place to find all these
Henri.
things was in his office.
Yeah, so Alan Z. Oh, there's that statue. There's a statue. Does that statue have anything on it? Let's start
On
at
the
the
head of
top.
The statue was a pair of Henri's glasses.
Oh, well, there you go.
Maybe, just maybe, the glasses would make me
I
look
mean, your
like
hair's the
Henri.
wrong colour. Let's take them. And let's ask if that's enough for us to look like him for the reconstruction. Speak to him about the glasses. Ask him if I just need glasses.
I found Henri's glasses.
Stole or found? Never mind.
Stole.
That might just do it.
I picked them up. Good.
Come on, everyone, into position. I want everyone to stand precisely where they were when the victim died.
Okay. Yeah, but then he doesn't know where George was.
This process is ridiculous.
God moves in mysterious ways, Father.
Really?
Indeed. And the devil makes work for idle hands.
I'm not touching that one.
Stobart.
We're not touching that one.
Stobart, you are supposed to be dead. Please be dead more quietly.
No.
I tried
I'll be
to
dead
tell
as
him
loudly as I can.
his bloodstain.
Didn't he believe you? You're a man of God.
His faith is in science, Mr. Stobart, not God.
Father?
Guess we'll talk to him while we're down here.
Yes, my son.
You keep talking about the Gnostics. Who are they?
They are a cult. A
Okay.
warped branch of Christianity.
Like Christianity.
That reveres
Oh, right.
Lucifer,
Okay, sorry. I'm not allowed to say
or
my...
perhaps greater than God.
I shouldn't
I
really.
can see how that might trouble the Vatican.
Sorry.
The Vatican is the least of your worries. Please be quiet.
Last time we met, you said the stolen painting was evil.
Let me explain. I'm a Dominican, Mr. Stobart.
Okay.
The Dominican order was founded to seek out and destroy heresy.
Yeah.
Why?
Because
If you say
heresy
so.
is evil.
Okay.
For 1,000 years...
Says
we fought
you.
against heresy. Indeed, our enemies gave us a nickname. The Hounds of God. Dominicanis. Dominican. You see?
Oh, I get it, yeah.
Now this painting, the Benedictio, is without doubt heretical.
Sure.
Whoa, hold on. How can a painting be heretical?
Because it is filled with Gnostic imagery, and Gnostics are heretics.
According to your
Kind of
beliefs.
imagery.
Evil imagery. The Ouroboros, the snake eating its tail. Images of false saints, heretical saints.
So you think
But-
the painting itself is evil?
Okay.
It trails murder in its wake, Mr. Stobart.
And murder is police work, monsieur. Silence, please, both of you.
No.
The Ouroboros, what exactly is it?
It is a Gnostic symbol. It marks something that is hidden. There are trees illustrated within the Ouroboros. They symbolize knowledge. So the Ouroboros alludes to hidden knowledge. Painting must be destroyed to stop this knowledge being revealed.
It's just in a painting. It's not likely to
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
change
That
into a
is the first
transformer
set
or
of
something.
results completed. Only 36 more to do.
Oh,
Please remain in position while we
sake.
reset the machine.
Ridiculous.
You may relax and talk amongst yourselves.
Who are these false
Yeah.
saints?
Gnostic saints, not beatified by the church.
Yeah, kind of like some of the people who are beatified for
Lure the unwary down
supposedly
dark
curing
paths
people who've been
for
cured by
evil
medical science. Yeah.
and condemn innocent souls to the fires of damnation.
You mean like a Black Sabbath album?
Yeah, like a Black Sabbath album.
Vade retro satana.
What's the matter?
It is worse than I thought.
What is it? It's just a sketch.
Not just a sketch. The painting.
I wondered if it was something I'd said.
I have to get out of here. Now.
Father Simeon, I forbid you to leave. This
What's he,
is
what?
an
Do you really
official
think he did it?
Don't you understand? A great evil is upon us. The painting is evil.
Yeah.
The heretical Gnostics in league with the devil himself.
The devil?
Don't you understand?
The devil.
Tabula veritatis. The tablet of truth. It is real.
And he must find it so that you don't know the truth.
Oh, well. Someone is upset. Pressing your witnesses a little too hard, Inspector Nabe?
Yeah.
And you are? This is official police business.
Yeah, and he's much more official than you, is he?
Richard Langham, Interpol, serious
Oh, yeah. Much more.
We spoke on the phone, Inspector?
Ah, yes, sir. You didn't say you would be attending my crime scene.
What exactly is this machine, Inspector?
A little invention of mine, Monsieur Langham. It will compute whose blood this is on the floor.
It's
And
great.
Not to worry, Inspector. Perhaps you could move aside? I'm intrigued to see what you're up to.
What he's up to is
Of course,
nonsense.
It is rather groundbreaking.
Is it?
Pizza box. It looks like your suspect was a Hawaiian, Inspector.
A Hawaiian? Mon Dieu. Move! Get onto the Hawaiian embassy.
That'd be
Straight
the
away.
American
There is a
embassy.
surf killer on the loose. Alert the
United
airport
States Embassy.
and the surf shops.
Sorry, Inspector. I mean, Hawaiian pizza. Your blood stain is a pizza sauce.
Pizza? Move, you fool! Forget the surf shops. Get onto the Italian embassy. This has
Really?
mafia written
Really?
all over it.
Now,
I mean,
Inspector, if you
really?
don't mind, I'd like to speak to your witnesses. And in the meantime, perhaps you should try and get your priest on.
Oh, yeah, he's just run away.
Mr. Stobart, I assume. Can I buy you chaps a coffee?
Langham sound a little more on the ball.
Yeah,
Maybe
okay.
you bring a dose of common sense to the case.
I doubt it. I doubt it. There's not much common sense here.
And told me about you guys.
I can guess what he said. But what's your interest in the robbery? I've been tracking a gang of art thieves for some time, and this looked like a good lead.
Does it? I don't think it is.
Nave is worse than useless. I was hoping you might.
You're right. Maybe he is good.
Just doing our jobs. We all are, or at least trying to. So, maybe we can help each other. I gather you insured the exhibition.
That's right, and we're liable to lose a packet.
Any leads so far?
Maybe. There's a Russian guy called Madovsky.
Madovsky.
Who turned out to be the owner of the painting.
Madovsky?
You know him?
Mm-hmm.
Oligarch, oil, art, aluminium. Ex-KGB.
Was he? Alright.
You need to be careful.
Yeah.
Madovsky's dangerous. He kills anyone who gets in his way.
Well, if we start turning up dead, he's not going to get his money, is he?
Langham seemed okay. Trouble with doing deals with cops, there's usually a payback down the line. But I figured that'd be a price.
What are you concerned about? Not commit a crime, have you,
We
George?
found evidence that links Madovsky to the company that installed the security at the gallery.
Interesting.
And one of his men, a guy called Shears, was in Paris on the day of the robbery.
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We also found a letter from someone called Gainan wanting to buy the painting from Madovsky.
Gainan? The name rings a bell? Did you find anything else about him?
No, we were in a hurry.
What about the priest?
I didn't find out much.
Ah, the good Father Simeon. Well, something spooked him, that's for sure.
So I gather.
Yep.
He kept saying La Maledizio was evil.
Perhaps he's right. It certainly caused evil, hasn't it?
Has it?
Take leads from anyone, Mr. Stobart, even a crazy priest.
Yeah, because you can always check them up, and if they're wrong, they're wrong.
Thank you for
If
your
they're right, they're right.
Coffee's on me, or rather, on Interpol. Miss Collard, Mr. Stobart.
Well, okay.
George, what do you think?
I think he's a lot better than Navi.
Be on top of things.
That's what I think.
You know, Nico, this could start getting dangerous.
You think Langham's right about Madovsky?
Well, he appears to be on the ball.
I thought he was cute.
He was in
Sure.
Nico. They're all cute to you.
He does
Are they?
depths too.
Oh, yeah? Well, what about my hidden depth?
Hidden depths.
You showed me those long ago, George. Well, I'm off home to write up the story so far.
You dirty boy.
I have to see a woman about a dog. A stuffed dog, that is.
You're talking riddles again, George.
Isn't he
I
always?
need to pay Bijou another visit. She's not been completely honest with me.
Nope. But that's going to have to wait till next time we play Broken Sword 5. Thank you very much for watching this evening. We'll come back to this game fairly soon, I'm sure, within the next day or two. As well as possibly returning to Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis on PC, on Steam. But tonight, in just a little while, once I've had a drink and sorted myself out, we'll make a start on Shadow of the Tomb Raider. That'll be in the next half hour or so. Stay tuned if you're interested. We'll do a little bit more streaming-wise. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you are wanting to find out when we're live next, keep an eye on Twitter, twitter.com/Supernautus, and on Mixer, obviously at Twitter at mixer.com/Supernautus. And I'm also on YouTube. Normally my videos go up to YouTube a little while after they've gone up on Mixer. I have been a little behind on that the last few days, so the first part of this game should come up later on today, and then the second part of Indiana Jones, and then the second part of this that we just did, and then obviously the other video that I'm going to try and do in just a little while. I can't see any reason why I won't be able to do that, so bear that in mind. Come and look back shortly. Thank you very much for now, and well, goodbye for now.